In this lesson, which goes along with Guitar Chords Made Easy Level 1, we're going to try out the verse and chorus sections of the song Runaway Train by Soul Asylum. One of the differences in this song is they play the G chord a bit differently than how it's taught in Guitar Chords Made Easy. So in this case, instead of having the G chord with just 3 fingers, we're going to use 4 fingers. We're going to have the pinky on the first string, the third finger will go on the second string, 3rd fret, and that's the new addition to the chord. And then the rest of it looks just like a regular G chord, where you have your finger on the 5th string and the 6th string. So that's the change that you'll have in the G chord. Another chord that comes up that isn't covered in Guitar Chords Made Easy is a chord called C/B. Now what that means is that you have basically a C chord, that's the main chord, but now the lowest note of that chord has been changed from C to B. So to get that, you take your 3rd finger off the note C, and what I do is I move my middle finger over to the note B, which is the 2nd fret of string number 5. And then I put my 3rd finger where my 2nd finger was, at string number 4, fret number 2. So it almost looks like an A minor chord played wrong. And it sounds like this. You can hear it's got a little bit of tension in there because of that B in the bass. And of course, in the context of the song, it makes a lot of sense and sounds really good. This song also gives you the opportunity to practice the F chord and in context, so you get a chance to work on that F chord if that one's giving you some trouble. You're also given a chance to practice strumming syncopated rhythms. In fact, I think most of the song has that syncopated strum pattern going throughout it, so that'll become almost second nature to you after you're done learning this song. Let's take a listen to it, what the verse will sound like all by itself. So here it is. We're starting on the C chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you repeat the first 8 bars to get the full verse. Next, we're going to take a listen to the pre-chorus, which comes right before the chorus, of course, that's the name. And this one starts on an F chord. So you want to make sure you've got that down. And here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's the pre-chorus. That sets you up. So that means the next thing we have is the chorus, which is similar to the verse. In fact, there's one major difference. Instead of C/B, it's replaced with an E minor chord. Besides that, everything else is basically the same. So here's what the chorus sounds like on Runaway Train. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you notice, I ended that song on an upstroke, and that's really just because in the example that you have, that's where it ends. The actual song would end more than likely on a C major chord just to finish off the sound. So once you're done playing that last part, I'd recommend just playing a C because it sounds like it resolves and finishes it off. Now before I play through the entire example, you should know that the actual song, Runaway Train, has an introduction part, actually has several guitar parts on it, so you'll hear little nuanced things here and there, which actually does fill it out a lot. And it also has a bridge section that's very similar to the verse, but they're not strummed quite the same at all. So if you want to play the whole song, those are some things you'd want to keep in mind. You would want to listen to it a bunch of times, and you can hear these chord changes in it very clearly. All right, so here we go, right from the beginning of the example we have, and we have Runaway Train by Soul Asylum. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And there it is. So practice it, good luck with it, and I hope you enjoy playing it.